flowing through our veins. Sitting in the bleachers in the rain. We've shed a million tears and drank as many old style beers out at the game. Let's go Cubby, Son Ranto, Son Ranto, Son Ranto and the lovable loser. Son Ranto, Son Ranto, Son Ranto and the lovable losers. Son Ranto.
Hey now, how you doing? This is Son Ranto Show. My name is Danny Rocket. We're going to get right into it. This show is brought to you by the Bleacher Bunch on the Fans First Network, and of course, all of our Patreon supporters. They're incredible. They support us at patreon.com/Bleacher Bunch, especially Blake Beard, Bernie Barron, Brandon Olderback, and all of our sponsors in the clutch shirts, Matt Cameras, Permanent Paintings. And do I have some news for y'all? We got a new sponsor on the show, Penguin Imports. Little Yumper, longtime ranter, has decided to come on as a sponsor of the Bleacher Bunch. So thank you very much, Little Yumper. I would show you. Oh, I do.
Right here, Danny.
Penguin Imprints is the name of the company, and he's offering a very special discount to all Bleacher Bunch ranters, and it's Bleacher Bunch, code Bleacher Bunch, all caps, to get 20% off penguinimprints.com. And you can, look at that. I got mine here too, Michael, my Fuck Ice sticker with
mine. I forgot.
With little penguin man stomping on an ice cube. All right. Well, thanks for coming on. I really appreciate that, Little Yumper. And hashtag chance in the chat, and you can win a Frank Chance postcard sent to you by me with a message of love and doom. But I've got great news, everybody. Sarah Sanchez is going to come by in just a little bit and tell us about all of her incredible adventures down in Puerto Rico, going to WBC games.
My Spanish
island of tropical breezes. And well, she's going to come by, tell us all about her trip. She's in Florida right now, I believe, in Miami for those games that are going to be happening. And she's got a bunch of stories about her adventures down there with another ranter, Alexis, that's going to be by. But what happened to Lyle?
I don't know. He just disappeared.
He comes on the show looking like Carl Sagan for some reason. He does. And then, like, Carl, what happened to you?
Yep.
I went to the moon and I came back.
Yeah, he's got the new sci-fi background. You know, he's all lit up purple and he's dressed like Carl Sagan.
I got my Malort on behind me.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, that's a beautiful Malort.
I literally I just turned my I can't even comment on the comments. I'm so fucked up this week. I was trying to log in and that's where I went. I rotated my desk 90 degrees so we could see that, and I didn't have to blur out behind me.
I love it.
Nice.
It's a little blurry in the background, but the Malort light up sign, I know that you got that delivered from your cousin, right? You know,
we got it in Cincinnati at a funeral. Thanks for dying, Ashley.
Exactly. Now I got a Malort sign and I'm the king of the world.
Woohoo!
No, it looks great. And no, you really do look like Carl Sagan this evening. Like you've got like are you wearing a like a suit coat and a gray? It looks like you have patches on your elbow.
Like a gray mock turtleneck.
Yeah, it's a dickie. It's a dickie.
Well,
it's a long one though. It's a long one.
It's about time you got a dickie. Yeah.
He's airing those pits underneath that whatever that suit coat is, corduroy.
I wish I had my pipe up here. It'd be perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Little Yumper's actually here in the chat saying hashtag chance along with Artie, Mr. Fourth Row. Alex is here as well. Welcome to you all. And before Sarah Sanchez comes in and tells us all about her adventures, why don't we talk about today's loss versus the White Sox? I have one thing to say about it. I tuned into the White Sox broadcast and it was nice to hear Len Casper's voice until he started bragging on Chicago White Sox spring training stats. And if you do look it up, as a team, they're having quite the spring. But like
they're peaking at the right time, Danny.
Dude, they lead he's like, well, the White Sox lead the league in triples. I'm like, in we're gonna judge your season by spring trading triples. You'll be lucky if you don't lose 100 again.
They're probably going to lose 100 again. I am not.
Maybe not.
I'm not the hater everybody else is.
Well, you're not from here.
Right. And I find it annoying sometimes. And I think they're worse. I find the hate. I wish there could be a kumbaya love fest. There's enough teams to hate in the Midwest. Like, you don't have to add another one that doesn't matter.
We think the same thing about Yankees and Red Sox fans. There's enough problems up there in the Northeast.
No. Time out. I would never defend the Cardinals, except for their food program. That was pretty good last week.
Yeah, that was pretty free food.
I thought you were just say their food, like their cardboard pizza with ketchup on it, whatever that is.
Their food is not good.
No. Well, they have the best ribs in the country, so that there's no denying that.
No, there is a lot of denying that because what have you never been to Memphis?
I have, not even close.
Never been to Kansas City?
I have. Kansas City's the best, but that whole Missouri area has the best fucking ribs.
Yeah, but St. Louis does not.
Yeah. But my point is, there's enough teams to hate in the Midwest and in the division. They're little brother. They don't matter. And so I don't care that much. I wish they would be a little better. It's really because it's pathetic. Like, I feel bad for them now. I don't care about them. I feel bad for them.
Well, they beat us today, so you shouldn't be too bad for them. Feel too bad for them. But you should feel maybe bad for them that they lost Kyle Teal. So now there goes 2 wins right there. He's out for 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So, and he was playing with Team Italy, which we could talk about that because that's one team that I don't think Sarah has been watching is Team Italy. Not necessarily. No, maybe she has seen them, but
yeah, but she would have been following Mexico. Yeah.
But they've been they basically bailed out. They bailed out Mark DeRosa big time because we got to talk about this Mark DeRosa thing.
We got to don't we got to wait for Sarah?
No, well, maybe she'll tell us about her adventures. Let's make fun of Mark DeRosa right now.
Is there? Can I ask you? Is he getting paid to do this job?
I mean,
he's got to be, right?
Yeah.
Right.
The players,
even if he isn't, are you telling me that if he's not getting paid, that it's okay that he doesn't know shit about how any of this works?
No, I'm saying he has a fucking job to do. In the most very basic part of that job is knowing how to win the games to get to the next round and get to the playoffs, the whatever they're calling it.
That is a good question, though. Like all these WBC guys, is this extra money on top of their salaries?
Yeah,
I don't know, but I'm assuming Team USA coaches and staff are getting paid. I have to assume that. Also, if anyone's supposed to know the rules, isn't it the fucking coach, right? Shouldn't he be the leader of rules? And there's no excuse for what happened, what he did. I mean, if America isn't embarrassing enough right now, I mean, come on.
Yeah, they split the prize money, by the way. That's what happens. There's prize money and they split it with the federation.
Okay. I think I know what's going on here with DeRosa is that he's used to being on TV. He has to know nothing. There is an ear thing and people just feed stupid stats into his head that he was can talk
a player, about. Like people wanted him for Cubs manager. Like people thought that he was like a good leader of men and stuff. And he knew what was going on. And this guy can't even add. He goes into and not only after that, he says he misspoke, and then
he didn't understand how it worked and how scoring was important.
Yeah, and so he didn't understand that the runs mattered, like in soccer scoring and the tournament scoring. But the worst part about it was that then MLB Network tried to scrub the interview when he said it. And like to hide it like it wasn't already memetically out there being retweeted 80 kabillion times with everybody already making fun of it. And MLB's like, take it down. We need to bury the story. I'm like, who made the decision? You make yourself look worse trying to bury it. It's like the Epstein files.
Let it have its life and go away. And Michael, did you hear Danny? He said mimetic, and I saw him smoke weed before we started the show. So that was fucking impressive.
Well,
I'll tell you the truth. It took me a second. I'm like, what the fuck is mimetic? And then I'm like, oh, it's making memes. Okay.
It's like when you call a submariner a submariner, and everybody's gonna go, what? Wait, oh, I think I know what he means. But I thought this was funny. That this guy Joe's McFly, what he tweeted out, why is it so hard to find stats for WBC SMH? And Keith retweeted him and said, Mark DeRosa for the past week.
It's fucking true, man. It's fucking true. Let me ask you, DeRosa, an Italian name? Was the fix in? Was the fix in?
At the end, when it's because Italy had to,
and then Italy was like repaying the favor, like you did something for me. Now I owe you. And
well, I think it's
and he called in he called in the favor.
Well, the Genoveses, the Genoveses called the Sinaloans, and they said, "Hey, we need the Mexican team to take a dive if that's cool with y'all." And they did. They lost what 10-1 or something.
Why didn't Danny? I can't believe you didn't write this bit. I'm ready.
Hey, I got a little favor to ask you.
Oh,
I can't do my Latin.
I just looked it up, and according to the AI response, DeRosa was born to Italian immigrant parents.
Oh yeah, no, the fix was definitely it. He made a phone call, and their legs were broken, and then it all ended up fine for Team USA. Team skated through. Italy saved the day for Team DeRosa. I think it was the Sinaloans that really put the pressure on Mexico to lay down. But Mexico
also isn't there 23 American-born players on the Italian team?
Oh yeah. They beat the Cubs.
In three Italian-born players.
Yeah, they beat the Cubs. Miles Mastrobuoni has reared his ugly head in this tournament just to remind us. And guess who else is on this fucking team? It's a who's who of people we hated. John Birdie.
Oh, yeah.
He was on that team. It's horrible. I can't root for Italy, and I'm part Italian.
Me too. Birdie. That's not Italian.
Well, it's got an I at the end. It's Birdie. It's Bertie. Bertie. Yeah, DeRosa's an idiot. I enjoyed this too because he made it worse for himself afterwards. This is from Talking Baseball, which is John Boy. He said afterwards, trying to save face, DeRosa goes, "There's a couple false narratives out there. I was well aware that we had to win that game based on all the scenarios. They went in 2-0, we went in 2-0. The problem is with that is when he said this, the truth is we were 3-0. So he didn't even know how many fucking wins. He misspoke yet once again. So this guy's just like a walking faux pas.
Yeah, I honestly think he is gunning for a spot in this administration. Like they'll sign him up for the GOP as soon as WBC's done.
Look, Hegseth was a TV guy, and now he's the Secretary of War.
He might go in. He might be the head of the education department or something. He can't, teaching math to the kids around the world.
Exactly. Here's some new DeRosa math. 2 + 2 equals call the Genoveses. Oh, and just on cue, welcome to the show. Hopefully she's ready for me to just bring her on because live from Miami, Florida, it's Sarah Sanchez. Oh, look, she's dancing her Latino dance because she's been hanging out with her gente, as she was telling me on the phone before.
Está bien.
And is that a DR hat you're wearing there?
So this is the Dominican Republic hat from 2023. I got this in 2023. In full disclosure, I brought this for mi amiga and Alexis, who is in the other room. I have all the Mexico gear and I can't use it anymore. I'm so mad, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We are in Miami. We are doing the World Baseball Classic. It is good. The vibes are elite.
Nice.
So,
Hi.
Hi, Sarah.
And we have to start here because you got on the Jumbotron.
I did.
And there is video.
Isn't this the greatest video of all?
Oh, you made the Jumbotron. Nice.
In Puerto Rico, I was on Juan for the last 4 days.
Eram Bidhorn Stadium Jumbotron. Here's Sarah Sanchez getting on the big board.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great.
That's how you want to get on that board too. Is
Yes, happy, having a good time. You look great. So
Yep. And you aren't cuddling somebody else's husband or something like you nailed that whole thing.
So let me tell you, we were sitting by the nicest couple from Puerto Rico, and they were like, this is the game Puerto Rico lost to Canada, and it was very sad. All we wanted in the world was Puerto Rico to come back, Edwin Diaz to walk out to the trumpets and to celebrate in San Juan with our friends. And we didn't get that chance. But, you know, they're walking by. We had great seats. We were like first row in the second deck. So like the 200s at Wrigley, like first row. So like really great seats. We were right behind the Puerto Rican dugout, which you'll see in a video in a minute. Actually, Danny, I don't know if I sent you that video. Did I send you the video of the seventh inning stretch? If not, I will. Anyway,
I'm not sure which one is which.
I'll send
but
it.
I can,
Hold on, I'll send it to you guys. This is how you party when you lose in Puerto Rico. This is
I was just gonna say, is this the losing video?
This is the
I'll
losing
put the
after party. Go ahead.
Here's the losing after party, and for the podcast listeners, you can probably hear the excitement here.
Everybody's dancing, looking great.
I have partied at that stage and seen that band. It is so much fun. Everybody dancing around. Eram Bidhorn Stadium is a trip. You told me right before we got on that you're like going to spend 6 weeks at least out there next winter.
Listen, if you want to come visit me in San Juan, I'm going to figure this out. Like I'm going back every year in the winter. Like Chicago winters are dead to me. I'm never doing it again. But let me just tell you something else about that video. So if you go back to it, there's a guy who's in like the straw hat, and he's dancing around and I feel like he is the Puerto Rico Captain Cabo, who I believe is Puerto Rican. I believe our friend pal Captain Cabo is Peruca. That dude is living. He is living.
Technically, Captain Cabo is the Puerto Rican Captain Cabo, and this guy is the Puerto Rican.
But this guy is the Captain Cabo de San Juan.
Yeah. Okay. Captain Bidhorn.
Captain Bidhorn de San Juan.
There we go.
It was the best time. I have to tell you all. So I went to the World Baseball Classic in.
I'll put up some pictures too. Wow.
Yeah. Keep going.
Yeah.
I went in 2023 in Miami. Hold on, I have to explain this. So they play a game in Puerto Rico. They tell you at the start, they're like, if you drink enough rum, we will give you a jersey. But in order to get the jersey, so they give you a silver coin, a little platino coin.
Yeah, that's what we're looking at, this little coin.
That is worth one double of rum.
Okay.
And if you get 2 silvers, you can turn it into a gold. And if you get 2 golds, you can turn it into a jersey. There's other things you can get. If you don't get to the 2 golds, you can get like a towel or a hat or whatever.
I'll tell you what, you will get.
That's 4 double rums, right?
Listen, I went to 4 games, man.
Oh, okay. Not all at once.
So like when they told me this, I was doing the math in my head. I was like, how many doubles do I have to drink and how many games am I going to?
That's better than DeRosa math.
You'll get a jersey.
I'm much better at math than Mark DeRosa. That's true.
You'll get a jersey and get drunk.
So anyway, so I got my jersey and I was very proud of myself. I was extremely excited. I'm not wearing it at the moment because honestly, I could barely figure out how to get the lighting right in this little apartment situation we're in. But I'm here. I'm here and I'm drinking whatever the fuck this is that I got at the little like store. It's a pink lemonade margarita. So
nice.
As you do when you're in Miami Beach during spring break.
Absolutely.
Well, and there you are in front of that's
the flag of baseballs. The flag of baseballs.
That is a great picture of you, by the way.
Yeah, calendar material. I need all these for next year.
Calendar material.
Oh yeah, we have to update that. Yeah, that's my new picture. Hat.
Gotta wait a year now.
Let me tell you, the headband was a gift from my best friend. It is actually, if you pull it all the way out, it's a topo map of the Grand Canyon. So it is like you can see all the layers of the Grand Canyon in it, but it looks really good with the Mexico. I was wearing Mexico gear because I needed Mexico to win that night. And I was at the Puerto Rico game, but I just have, I'm going to take a step back.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if you got lost in the Grand Canyon and you just didn't happen to wear that headband that day, and you're like, "Fuck, I should have worn that headband." I'm like down there on because your burro died at the bottom, and you know.
So here's all I have to say. If you ever have a chance to go to the World Baseball Classic, wherever it is, you have to go. I don't care who you're going to see. Like, we saw Canada play Panama. The stadium was a third full. It was amazing. I have a great video there, Danny. You should be able to find it. It's the Panamanians celebrating when they took the lead. And that was Miguel Amaya was in the middle of that. Christian Bethancourt was in the middle of that. Like, a bunch of Cubs were in the middle of that. But sitting right in front of them, the Canadians showed up, y'all. Like, the Canadians were like all over San Juan, which I did not expect. And the couple sitting in front of the Panamanians were wearing like maple leaves, and like the guy had a moose puppet. And I was like, what the fuck is this moose puppet? But
better than a moose knuckle.
Listen, you know, if you're not going to have like Mark Anthony and you're not going to have Ricky Martin and you don't have the moose, like, you got to have something. And the Canadians brought a moose puppet.
Nice.
That's amazing. And it's funny how the Americans are dressing up, because they're
The
like dressing up like
Americans are the
George
lamest
Washington.
people in this fucking tournament. The Americans need to get their level up.
Yeah, they're wearing knickers and tights. Like, I wouldn't mind it if they were in like the wigs, but I like to be a like.
I don't know. You see that.
Lincoln,
You see that a lot at the Olympics
soccer.
too. That's kind of the.
Know,
You see a lot of Uncle Sam. You know, a lot of people do that.
How about we gotta have better stuff like Hulk Hogan or something? I don't even know Hulk Hogan sucks.
Oh my God,
I mean?
yeah. I was thinking Sam the Eagle from
Sam
the
the
Muppets.
Eagle. Yeah, something better. Like, I don't know.
Literally,
Like, for
anything better than what you've got right now. What we've got right now is Mark DeRosa not knowing the rules, Mark DeRosa not doing math correctly, Mark DeRosa making excuses, like everybody sulking. And meanwhile, like the other Americans, the Italian Americans, they're like, we have an espresso machine and we're lit.
Yeah, what are we gonna do? Like, going into the dugout and like take a bite of McDonald's hamburgers? Or
Eat a hot dog. Let's go.
Eat a hot dog.
White bread and mayonnaise sandwich.
Exactly.
Drink a Coke.
Little Wonder Bread and bologna, and they put mayonnaise on the Wonder Bread, throw a slab of bologna and some freaking government cheese on there. And, yay, we hit a home run.
So this is an honest to God true story. So in the cafe, and I apologize, I'm a little more Latina than you all usually hear me, because I've been
You're in it. You're living it.
I am, and it's I'm not code switching. I don't care. Like, I'm just like, I'm in it and I'm happy, and I've never been as happy as I am the last 5 days that I've been in San Juan and Miami.
That's great.
It's just so fun, y'all. It's baseball, it's my people, and it's fun. But we're in the lobby, and so first of all, let me say my Spanish is broken. It's not very good, but like it got about 100% better just being in San Juan for 4 days, like talking to people and using it. And I was talking to the hotel manager and the cafe manager there about the game, because they saw me in my Mexico gear and we were, chatting it up. And these two white ladies come over and they want recommendations for restaurants in San Juan. And so we start telling them, no, you got to go to the World Baseball Classic. Like, the tickets to this Canada-Panama game or Canada-Cuba game are not expensive. It's a winner take all game. Like, it's really fun. The guy who is there, who like manages the cafe, gives them 4 tickets to the game. Gives them,
oh wow,
straight up 4 tickets, go to the game. They don't fucking go.
What?
Like, I get this lady's text later. She's like, oh yeah, our daughters wanted to stay at the beach. And like, look, the beach we were in Condado. If you've ever been to San Juan, Condado Beach is like, it's the best beach I've ever been on in my life. It's insane.
Caribbean is amazing. Yeah,
it's insane. The water is so blue. Look at this. This is the beach I was on, y'all. Danny, do you have the picture with the flag? That is me on the beach too. Like, that is crazy. It is. It's me in a Mexico jersey and the Puerto Rican flag in the background. It's probably the last one I sent you.
Yeah, maybe. I have to look for it.
It doesn't matter. Look at that beach though. Look at that water. Like, look at that. That is like a block from where we were staying, and it was not. Look at this. Look at this.
Gorgeous.
And the beach.
Palm trees, sun, sand. Yeah, that's gorgeous. And here's you guys. Is this at the?
That's the Moose guy. That's the Canadian. So this is right after Panama took the lead.
Oh yeah, I see them.
And those are the Panama people that were dancing and cheering. There's a video of that I sent you. But that's the Canadian moose puppet guy with his wife, who's in. You can't see it from here. She's got maple leaf pants on. She's got white pants.
No, I can see the maple leaves. Yeah, and I think this is the video of them dancing. Yeah, when I went, they were literally dancing. There were just little dance parties that were breaking out everywhere. Yeah, but specifically, I remember like not being like I had like a tray of beers. I'm trying to bring them back, but everybody was dancing because I went to this Series del Caribe down there. And I went to Dominican versus Puerto Rico, which was a huge game. And it was just like, it was constant. There was constant playing of instruments. There was constant dancing. There was constant noise. It was so exciting. Yeah. So you're just seeing the best baseball there is. And then Team America is so boring. They're a bunch of hard asses. That Cal Raleigh thing did you read about that? When he like hard assed a Rosarena?
Yes, I did. But did you see when William Contreras and who was it from the Dominican Republic? They like bro hugged.
Yeah,
they like bro. I'm like okay. So the Latinos
I saw a whole video of them doing that.
And meanwhile, Cal Raleigh's like, we're not going to dap anybody. I'm like, get bent, man. Like nobody needs this.
Yeah, I didn't get it. I didn't know what his point was. And if it was just because it didn't seem like it was funny or a joke.
No, it didn't. It seemed
and anyway, there was nothing lighthearted about it. So you're just being a douche.
Yeah, and then every time they talk to the American players, they're like, we support our troops and shit like that. They're like, oh man, shut up. People are dancing, having a great time. They're like, our country isn't bombing everybody. Woo-hoo!
I know everybody's having fun watching baseball, and our baseball team's like, let's bring it down a notch. Let's talk about murdering people on the other side of the planet.
Yeah, that's cool with y'all. Well, PCA's murdering baseballs on this side of the planet.
Hitting
we like him at least.
Also, but PCA is the backup center fielder, and what is that about?
Yeah, batting ninth tonight.
It's so stupid.
PCA is better than Byron Buxton right now, and Byron Buxton he's fragile. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, well, DeRosa is a moron. So
anyway, I'm going to take a step back, but I will like vibe with the World Baseball Classic stuff. I do have two things I want to say though. If you ever get a chance to go to a World Baseball Classic game, anywhere, if you're in Asia, you're in Houston, you're in Phoenix, you're in Miami, go to it. You can probably get in for like we got into Canada and Panama for like $7.
Wow, nice.
That's nuts. Like you can get in for totally cheap. You can get great seats for $50.
That's like
you can sit in like the boxes for $50, right?
Yeah.
That Panama team has Miguel Amaya, Christian Bethancourt. It's got like major, but like what they are playing for, you've never seen Miguel Amaya more fired up in your life. Jamison Taillon is fired up for Canada, and like all I have to say is, I think the Canadian vibes are even better than the U.S. vibes right now. Like I think Canada is playing for more than the United States. Do you know this game tonight? The United States thinks they deserve to win. They think they deserve to win. They think it was a fluke that they lost to Italy. They think they are the best team in the tournament, the best team in the world, and they should win. Canada is going to come for bore. Canada is going to come, and I'm cheering for Canada.
Well, and in the end, you can cakewalk to it, and so far, the United States had in my opinion, the easiest division. Now, it doesn't mean it's easy, but the toughest team that they had to face on paper was probably Mexico. Maybe Italy, because they've got so many major leaguers on them.
I see.
But then some of the other teams that like from the Latin America, they've got to face each other. So Cuba's got a good team. Venezuela's got a good team. Dominican's got a good team. Puerto Rico is part of the United States, and even they can feel the team. That's pretty good. And they didn't even have all the players that they wanted to play on their team on the team because of insurance reasons and dumb shit.
And weed.
And weed.
Can we talk like Javier Baez? Free Javier Baez.
Not even recent weed. 2023 weed.
Yeah, exactly. That's the
I
shit
mean,
with
it
swag
doesn't
back
surprise
then.
anyone that Javier Baez was smoking a little.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And that makes so much sense when you think about some of the pitches he would swing at. Who's there's like 7 of them coming down, man. Oh, Jesus Christ.
And he was also, did you see he's so sad. He's so sad.
Yeah, it's no, it sucks that he's not. It's so stupid, and I guess it's old rules, and I guess his suspension ends next month or something.
Thanks.
Like, all
That's
right,
so
well,
Muchas gracias.
yeah, but
right.
By the way,
rule-
the best part of that Panama-Canada game, the guy who delivered the big hit in the 6th inning was Ruben Tejada.
Yeah.
Ruben Tejada still plays baseball, y'all. Ruben Tejada is like 37 years old, still playing baseball for Team Panama. He played in his first World Baseball Classic in 2009 when he was like 20. And that is who delivered that huge hit for Panama. That's crazy. That's
you'll
so
see
fun.
that a lot if you go to winter ball and you're like, I recognize this guy's name. And you'll look him up and you're like, oh, he's been retired for 7 years. and he's still out there. It's like, you're like, he's fucking 47 years old. You're like, this is incredible.
Right. He's playing in Japan this year.
Exactly. I mean, if that's your life and you can still do it, why the fuck not? If you can still make money doing it and you enjoy the sport and you're having
I'd rather get paid to play baseball than get paid to fucking shovel shit.
Yeah, exactly. And that might be the alternative where, well, dude, I'm so glad you're having such a great time because that's going to, what a great way to go into this season.
What a great trip. What a great way to start the year. What a great way to go into the baseball season. I mean, I hope baseball lives up to your standards for the rest of the year based on what you've been able to do over the last week. So,
it can't. But let me tell you something. I've already learned and decided and come to terms with. The World Baseball Classic is the greatest baseball I will ever see. And I was at every Cubs playoff win last year in October. Everyone at home, I was at them. And they were fun and they were great. But there's something about watching the guys from the Dominican Republic just ball out or watching Anthony Santander go bridge and just lose his mind. In 2023, I saw Venezuela beat the Dominican Republic and beat Puerto Rico. It's not supposed to happen. It did. And the Venezuelans, they made up like 30% of the crowd. They were losing it. It was sold out crowd. The Marlins never sell out that stadium. The Dominicans, Venezuelans, and Puerto Ricans sell out that stadium immediately. The Venezuelans like hanging out with them while they're cheering for their people was unbelievable. And you hear the bands in the background. They've got, I don't know if you have it, Danny. I didn't send it to you, but I had a tweet that went semi-viral about the musical instruments that are allowed in band at the World
I
Baseball
saw
Classic.
that.
And this is like very much a rich person's list. Like this was a bunch of rich white dudes coming up with a list where they're like, you can have a trombone. You can have a trumpet. Don't bring your pots and pans. Fuck you. You know who brings pots and pans to the baseball game to cheer and bang on? The poor people, la gente, like the people who really want to know. This is crazy.
Yeah, no, Miami is really split up that way. It's
this
very
was in Puerto
divided.
Rico. You weren't allowed to bring pots and pans in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, well, that was in Puerto Rico. Well, it is the best. I saw some games in Mazatlan, and even though those crowds were small and they were just like regular kind of independent league, not independent league, but winter league games that, were not well, and in Mexico, it's not maybe as popular as in like the Dominican Republic or all the games in Puerto Rico. So, but even though it was like a lesser than what you're talking about, there was still constant noise and constant dancing and constant like fun and just it just brings you along in a different way than it does in the United States. It's really my favorite way. I would love to retire to the beach where there's a baseball team. Like it would be incredible. It's like I'd go to Puerto Rico, I'd go to Mexico.
We would all love to just retire, Danny.
Exactly. Like even if there wasn't a baseball team, I'll figure it out.
That
watch the kids play in
happen.
the street. Yeah, go down to the park and watch the little kids play. I don't give a shit. I just don't want to work. Well, you want to talk a little bit about the Cubs while you're on here, or do you got to go?
I can talk about the Cubs, but I got to tell you, I care so much more about the World Baseball Classic than the Cubs right now. I'm a little out of sorts.
Well, by the way, I think everybody does. I mean, everybody's more interested in what's happening in the World Baseball Classic. Preseason spring training is not on a lot of people's radar right now. Like it's periphery, but it's definitely way more exciting to see these games.
Well, especially since it's not easy to see the games.
Dominican Republic up 2-0 over Korea.
Yes, right? You beat me to it. I was just about to say Dominican Republic coming in hot. And by the way, that is not a team you want to mess with once they get a lead. because they have 5 or 6 guys with closing experience in their bullpen. They've got Camilo Duvall, they've got Gregory Santos, they've got Dennis Santana, they've got it's just like a list of Sir Anthony Dominguez. It's just like a list of power arms. They're like, we will come at you with the power arms.
So they can cover basically the 5th through the 9th if they need to.
I doubt they're going to do it against Korea. I think this Korea team is a little weaker, but yeah, like the Dominican Republic, they're up in the 3rd. You're screwed.
Yeah.
This is a single elimination game, right? It is.
We're in single elimination. And Sandy Alcantara came out today, was like, I will pitch in relief. So like you have a former Cy Young winner. So Tarek Skubal is like, I'm only going to throw one game. I gotta focus on the regular season. I gotta win the World Series for Detroit. Sandy Alcantara is like, I will pitch in relief for the Dominican Republic. This is why the United States is going to lose this tournament, y'all.
Yeah. What was the point in even going? If he's like, I'm going to throw one game, then it like made it so that not that DeRosa maybe had any better ideas, but he had to pitch him in the one game, and that was it. Like, it's not like you could. It was just dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're either on the team or off of it.
100%. It was pathetic.
Yeah, and it's spring training. Now
unless he hurt himself and he's trying to cover it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's a good point. Maybe there was something there and he's like, I better go back and do some training. But they would want to hide that, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially
and apparently DeRosa is all for changing the narrative later as to why things are happening.
We need to have a conversation about Mark DeRosa and his ability to manage anything at all.
We talked about it a little bit, Sarah. It is so embarrassing. It's just like, I feel I'm embarrassed for him. I'm embarrassed for me watching it. It's like, I'm like, how does the manager of your team not know the rules and not understand what the stakes were? It was insane. And the fact that I asked Danny, I said, do you think the fix was in, since he's Italian, but then, Italy had to bail them out, which I didn't want to happen. I was like, you know what? I hope they get fucking knocked.
Yeah, it would have been really funny if Mexico would have won that game.
I wanted look.
The only time and as we talked about the Olympics, the only time I have anything that feels even remotely jingoistic is when there's tournaments and sports things happening like this. And I just he just turned me off so much.
No, my heart is broken because I wanted Mexico and Italy to come out of that pool so much, and just like it's a big FU to the United States right now. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Like, why are we bombing?
Are we embarrassing enough? Aren't we embarrassing enough?
But like Mark DeRosa being like, oh yeah, so here's the funny thing about this.
3-0.
The reason that Puerto Rico is playing the game that they are playing is because Yachty also did this. He was like, we qualified. I'm going to swap my main guys out for my other guys. And that is why Canada won by 1 run, period. That's it. But Yachty actually knew the rules.
Yeah.
Whereas Mark DeRosa did not. I'm sorry, y'all. I am vibing, so I apologize to people who are used to a very different type of me.
I'm glad you brought up Yachty because I happened to see this today.
Do you have my selfie with this?
The what?
I took a selfie with this mosaic.
Yeah, I don't have that one. I was looking for it.
That's unfortunate.
But I thought this was funny.
Take a selfie with Yadier Molina.
I thought this was funny though. This is a new mosaic of Yadier Molina at Iran Bithorn Stadium in Puerto Rico.
Hold on, I have a video. I'm going to send it to you. We can show it in a second.
And the artists added their Hall of Fame election years by their faces.
Yes, he did.
And Yachty's face is there, right? 2028. It's already in there.
Oh my God.
He's not even eligible.
He's fine. Yachty's in.
Yeah, he's in.
Hold on, I got to send this to you, Danny, because I actually have a really good video of that whole wall.
And I don't think we don't know that
yeah, we don't even know if the world's going to exist in 2028.
It'll be like 29 or 30. I
have this whole wall, Danny. It's going to take a second to get to you, but I took this at the Canada-Cuba game, and there's a couple people who walk in front of you, but you can see the whole wall from Hiram Bithorn all the way to Roberto Clemente. It's fucking.
Well, I have the Roberto Clemente picture. I could put that one up.
This is an obvious shirts guy.
Oh yeah, Javi
Baez. A guy in an obvious shirts for Javi Baez, and he was so mad that Javi wasn't there.
he made
He
it
didn't
all
know?
that way and didn't realize Javi was even playing.
It's like,
Listen,
damn it,
man, he was just
suspended for weed. Shit.
Listen, Cubs fans travel, y'all.
$400.
It's going to take a second to send to you, Danny, because,
Yeah,
you know.
no, well, we can put it up in a second. This is cool though. The Roberto Clemente, obviously a huge hero there, died so tragically, and it's still celebrated all over with artwork and murals and stuff like that. I've seen that. There's a couple murals of him in Puerto Rico, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, they're trying to take down his stuff at PNC Park, but then people get pissed and they put it back up.
Yeah, the only thing that really dropped as far as Cubs news goes this week is that Matthew Boyd was named the starter, which I was kind of like, oh, that's weird. And then I was like, well, then who else the hell would it be? Because like Steele is hurt, Imanaga they didn't even want. Cabrera's new, Kate Horton's a rook pretty much still. And then when you're going to give the ball to Assad, I mean, sure, but
I still would have probably chosen Cabrera. Why not? Like, I don't know, unless they're just being nice to Matt Boyd because he did have a nice season last year and they're giving him an honor. But
he's another one that left the team, right? Didn't he leave the Team America World Police?
Yes.
Yeah, because
he got shelled.
He got shelled and then came back. And I guess what I'm hearing through the grapevine is that he was kind of given the choice. Like, you want to be the opening day starter or you want to stay with Team America World Police? And he just chose to come back to the Cubs.
So let me tell you something about the Cubs. Let me tell you something about the Cubs pitchers here. The only person I have not seen in a game to know for sure if he's okay is Daniel Palencia. So we were in San Juan. Venezuela was playing in Miami. I have not seen Daniel Palencia yet. Jameson Taillon does not look good. Jameson Taillon got kind of shelled.
He'd been getting shelled
Panama.
all spring.
He didn't get he got shelled in Mesa. Yeah. But then he got shelled by Team Canada. And let me tell you something about Team Canada has like Otto Lopez, who is like the light hitting second baseman for Miami. He is. Jameson Taillon started the game I went to.
That's how bad he is. He got his own team was hitting homers off of him.
Miguel Amaya and Team Panama. Miguel Amaya played catcher and Christian Bethancourt played first. So imagine you're in a situation where your best catcher and your best first baseman are Miguel Amaya and Christian Bethancourt. That is Team Panama. They're good. They're fun. That's great. They kind of like hit Jameson Taillon really hard. And I say that because I think Jameson Taillon we have some problems, y'all. Like, I think Jameson Taillon
we may
is starting really like important games for the Cubs. And then Matthew Boyd got hit hard. And I was like,
right.
Well, you know what though? All I've heard all spring and late winter is just how much depth we have. I mean, I think we'll be fine. It'll be fine. We don't need to worry about whether these guys are actually pitching well. It'll be fine.
Steele's coming back. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, they're gonna score 8 runs a game though, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They're built for offense.
Right. With their defense first team.
With their defense first team. Yeah, but the defense is the new offense, Michael. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because
Danny, that video just loaded all the way to you. So
yeah, if you can control
this is the Eternos, Los Eternos, it is worth showing. It's very cool.
Yeah, what is it? Stopping the runs, defensive runs saved. If you can save enough defensive runs, you'll win, even if you don't score any runs.
It's not coming through, Sarah, for whatever reason. But
give it a second because mine just says it just loaded. Check your text. But
yeah, well, hopefully
I can try to email it to you, but then you probably have to go through a Google Drive link or something. Anyway, the wall is very cool. And I got a great video of it, so we can share it maybe next time. I don't know.
They did announce the Nationals did announce their opening day starter as well, and I never heard of this guy, Cade Cavalli. You've heard of him?
Yes,
you play fantasy. I know. So you heard all the play. So this guy's a young pitcher with one of their high end big arms that
Let me tell you about Cade Cavalli. So Cade Cavalli, interesting fastball, big arm, hurt I think it was his shoulder or his Tommy John. I can't remember which, but he had surgery And the Nationals need him, so they basically babied him all the way back, and we didn't see him for 2 seasons. He came back at the very end of last season, and he looked fine. He didn't look great, but the thing about Tommy John is when you come back from it, you usually have 3 to 4, and this is the thing people need to keep in mind with Steele. Usually have 2 to 4 months where you don't look like you. Like Sandy Alcantara didn't look like Sandy Alcantara at the start of last year. Like it takes some time to get that back, you know? And so anyway, Cade Cavalli came back at the end of last season, was fine, not great, but he is a big arm for the Nationals. And honestly, I'm kind of excited to see him pitch at Wrigley.
I made a AI video, and it's called Scout GPT, where I make Chat GPT turn a scouting report into audio of an old school scout. But check this out. We'll see if we could use this as an ongoing segment. Here's Scout GPT.
Cade Cavalli, right-handed projectable power arm with a mid-90 fastball that touches 97 to 99, a sharp slider, and a developing off-speed. Plus strikeout upside and above-average pitch shaping when mechanics are clean. Command and consistency are uneven, and health is a concern. High ceiling starter if control and durability improve.
Wow, Michael is going to be the first person replaced by AI.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my God.
What are
Right.
you going to do, Michael?
But the thing, I'm going to draw the people behind him. Did you see the guys with the bats like
I don't know what
swinging
they
at
were
each
doing.
other? And
Yeah, I know. It's so weird. AI is so strange. It just hallucinates just this odd lifestyle. The other thing that we have going on in spring training is the great fourth outfielder bench bat competition.
Get ready. It's time for the great fourth outfielder bench bat competition. From the dugout to the warning track, these hitters are here to prove who brings the biggest.
Who brings
Terrible.
the biggest what? It's
Biggest
yeah. Bring the big. We don't even know. Of
Can I
course,
say-
Conforto.
Oh, go ahead.
I think has got. Well, I think Conforto's taking the lead. He's having a nice spring, batting 333. Here's his slash line: 333, 400, 844 versus McCormick, who I think was the other guy who might get it. I think he goes to the minors or to another team. Chaz McCormick at 235, 229, 641.
Go look up Dylan Carlson.
Oh, I forgot about him. So
Dylan, while you're looking that up, Dylan Carlson, he formerly of the St. Louis Cardinals, is also in the mix for this, out hitting Conforto and McCormick, but
It's
also Dylan Carlson is the guy that the Cardinals refused to trade to the Nationals for Juan Soto. Like the Cardinals had a package deal with the Nationals for Juan fucking Soto. And they were like, oh, I don't know, man. Dylan Carlson can't part with him. And now he is trying to fight his way onto the Cubs for a fourth outfielder spot. It's like,
and you're right. 360, 529, 969.
nice.
Mm-hmm. Those are some sweet numbers.
And Shaw? What's he going to do?
Also, I want to point out Carlson is a switch hitter, which gives a feather in his cap as
and
well.
can play center.
Matt Shaw is, and he's really, they made him play first base the other day. Moises Ballesteros was playing first base today. So they're just trying to figure that out. And then they've got who's the Owen Wilson? No.
I swear to
Dave Owen. Who's the Owen guy that they have?
The only Owen I know of in the Cubs system is Owen Ayers, but I doubt he's still with the Cubs in spring training.
It's a non-roster invitee, Owen something. Anyway, that guy's also a first baseman.
But let me say something about this Moises Ballesteros, Matt Shaw situation. Under no circumstances is Moises Ballesteros losing at bats to Matt fucking Shaw. What are we doing?
Yeah. That should not be a thing. But what are we doing? We're doing exactly what the Cubs love to do. Let the white TP kid
Jesus Christ. Like Moises Ballesteros is so much better than Matt Shaw. Like I cannot.
Yeah, and poor freaking Alcantara.
Owen Miller.
That's who I was going for.
That was
Nat
a guy on the
Thomas
team.
in the chat coming through.
Yeah, thank you.
I didn't
thank
even
you
know we
very
had
much.
an Owen Miller.
Well, you may not need to know that soon. So, like I don't think Owen Miller's long for this team. I don't even know what he's batting at.
But I will say I think Dylan Carlson might make the team. And so there's basically, as my read of the bench situation is, you got Matt Shaw as your infield utility guy who will do some outfield, but also like he's your backup second, third shortstop. So he makes the team. Like Matt Shaw's in no matter what. And then the outfielder spots, they're probably going to do two of Chas McCormick, Michael Conforto, or Dylan Carlson. And the weird thing here is, and I could be wrong about this, I have to check it out. I think Dylan Carlson might have options. So I think the other two are like easier roster decisions for the Cubs to make because they can send Dylan Carlson to the minors and call him up later if they don't work out, which I hate. It is also what they're going to do to Kevin Alcantara, and it is trash, but that is intelligent spending or whatever the fuck Jed Hoyer calls it.
Yeah, even though, I mean, those guys are on minor league deals, so they would have to bump it to the major league deal to put them on the thing. But then
I like this comment from the chat. The _JD131 says Matt Shaw, DEI recipient.
Absolutely. Yeah.
They like him. They like him.
What would Charlie Kirk say?
Yeah, but they're gonna have to
nothing because he's dead.
What Chas McCormick and Conforto, they're gonna have to bump these guys up to major league deals in order to let them play because they're on minors. Just do that with your young guys that are already working there. I don't know. I mean, I would go with Alcantara and Dylan Carlson just because. Like, just let those guys do it. I don't know. If you don't like Alcantara, trade his ass. And if you like him enough that you won't trade him,
talk.
Quit picking up fucking scrap heap guys and making these youngsters stay behind them for no reason.
I want to take a look here in the chat real quick because there's a lot of great comments. We haven't really been paying too much of attention to it, but I did see that Dominic Galoro is also looking forward to retiring, he said, and that he is a year closer today because today's his birthday. So
happy birthday, Dominic.
And I also like that. What I see here? Oh, yeah. Tom Cooper said, if the U.S. wins, let's hope Kash Patel is nowhere to be found in the locker room.
Shit.
Yeah, so that is true. And I saw it. Little Yumper said this is about DeRosa. His mismanagement is just reflecting on how mismanaged our country is right now. So he's just following on how our president handles shit. It's like, no, it's not my fault. I didn't know.
Yeah,
nobody told me. I never saw anything about it.
It's the American
way.
We
were bombing Iran. I didn't know. It wasn't my idea.
And Terry E says, listen, Taillon needs to open the season because the best chance he's got is pitching at Wrigley in sub 40 weather. And that is a fair point.
That's real talk, man. Point. That is real.
Yeah, that is actually a really good point.
Looks like it's going to be 51 on opening day, slipping down to 42 by the time the game's over.
Yeah, don't buy your tickets. That's my bit of advice. Like, just
I'm just going to wait till they're $7.
Yeah, exactly. Wait that one out. Although opening day is a little different, people are willing to just freeze their ass off for an inning or two and just leave.
One of the best deals in baseball, Danny. We always said second game of the year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I will not be paying.
Still, it's just like you're like, oh, $5. Let's go to a game. Nobody's going to be there.
I'm not going to be there because I'm going to be throwing I'll be near it, but that is also no Kings. And there is a Lakeview No Kings that's happening.
No, don't go to the real one.
Now I want to go to the Lakeview one. And
we need to go to the real one.
No, because I want to meet at Wrigley.
They're all real.
Yeah, they're all real. And Evanston's having one.
We need to have a conversation about this because I think we need to be in the big crowd.
But be at Wrigley where there's
maybe we should be in Lake. I don't know.
So we'll talk about it.
Okay, maybe we can do Lakeview. I want a very big contingent of Cubs fans.
That's what I'm saying.
Cubs gear, visible, loud, and I want you on social. So here's the deal. I'm going to share. So
I want to go by Wrigley. I want to march around Wrigley with our signs too, and make a bunch of noise around Wrigley where we're not supposed to be.
Some of you know, my degree is in political science. This is kind of like my expertise outside of baseball. This is like kind of what I do. There is research that shows that no authoritarian regime has ever existed and lived beyond having 3% of the population in the streets. We have 350 million people in America.
Yep.
The last No Kings March hit 12 million. We are so close.
Yeah, we hate that motherfucker.
We are so close. We get to like 15, 17 million. These people are out, y'all. Like I mean it. Like I'm telling you, like you cannot have 17 million people in the street in a country of 350 million and survive. So I need you to show up, but also I want you to show up in your Cubs gear. I want you to show up decked out in baseball gear during the opening weekend of baseball season. Show them who you are and that you do not stand for this. I will be there. Danny will be there. We've got a group going.
I have already made a party full invite to it, and I've also registered on the No Kings, which is a different because it's held by Indivisible, which is the group that holds them all. They're the national organization.
Correct.
So anyway, I shared the party full, and it would be really fun. I put that we meet at Ballhawk Corner. Because then we could just walk over to Lakeview and then walk by Wrigley. And, we already did the thing.
We can go to the game. We can go to the game when it's $7 in the second inning.
Yeah, well, it might be a little bit after. We might be a little late because it starts at 1:30 or something like that. Shit. So, but we'll be who cares? It's going to be 45 degrees outside. We're not going to care if we're at the game the whole time. I guarantee that.
I'm going to miss a game against the Nationals.
I know, in 45-degree weather. Oh, yeah. No. And we'll be there anyway. We'll just be hanging out at Ballhawk, and marching in the streets. The last, some people that won't be at our No Kings little soiree and march is going to be Luke Little and Justin Dean. They're going to Iowa. They're on the bus already. So that's it for Cubs moves, though, that matter. Not that anybody thought Luke Little, maybe if he had an amazing spring, but they picked up so many bullpen arms in the offseason. Your Hunter Harveys of the world that, you might see him. Well, you'll see him when something goes wrong. Yeah.
He'll show up at some point. Yeah.
It is now 4-0 Dominican Republic.
Love it.
Yeah, baby.
So
Vladito doubled in Juan Soto.
We should probably take a break because we're going to try to finish the show in a half hour.
Hey,
so
Danny,
that we can watch the game.
I sent you the wall of Los Eternos that I really want you to show.
And I was going to say, and on our way to break, I know that Michael's got a silhouette, right? A Sun Ranto silhouette. But
I do.
While you're getting that ready, I'll show this wall of
so cool.
From
it's
Eram
so cool,
Bidhorn.
It's so cool. You have to
Eram Bidhorn. Is that? Eternos. I don't know who that is. These are a mosaic of all the famous Puerto Rican baseball players. Sarah, if you want to mute yourself, you can kind of narrate this.
Yeah, so this starts with Hiram Bidhorn himself, and then Los Eternos, the Eternals, the famous
Pudge Rodriguez.
Right? And then each of them has the year got into the Hall of Fame, and they've already got you've got all of the greats of Puerto Rican baseball. Look at this. Like, you could not imagine. Look at that. Yadi. I've never loved Yadier Molina more than when he was in San Juan. And then the king of them all, got Roberto Clemente. And it is, y'all, people take selfies at this wall. It's beautiful. It's a gorgeous mosaic. It's the centerpiece when you walk into.
Isn't it incredible that the Cubs have nothing like that? A
failure of imagination. They have these little fucking plaques in the bleachers. Like, all you had to do was do something cool.
Yeah. You had that you could have made a kick-ass mural of all the classic Cubs that are on those dumb bricks all around the apron, like Hack Wilson and Gabby Hartnett and Ron Santos. You could have had this beautiful, well thought out mural. Shit. Ricketts, you could have used AI even these days. You know what I mean?
Well, and let me tell you, Danny, because you've been, it's not a big park. It's like being in a minor league park. It's like about 19,000, 20,000 seats. They have a huge area outside where you can where they have vendors and dance parties and all that jazz, which is great. And so it's a great vibe. It's a great place to go, but it's not like being in Wrigley. It's not like being in Fenway. It's not like being in any of the other parks that we go to in MLB, but it is intimate and beautiful. And that mural, that mosaic, that all of that is, it takes your breath away. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it looked amazing.
We got dinky ass plaques in the bleachers that you can't even get to. Nobody even knows they're there.
Picture of Yadi. God, have you ever loved Yadier Molina more than when he is Puerto Rican Yadi? I love Puerto Rican Yadi.
I like him when he's making Cub fans crazy. I think that's funny.
The only thing
Yadi beat the United States of America. I think Yadi versus Mark DeRosa would be funny as shit, and I think Yadi would kick his ass, and I would laugh.
Yeah, the only time I've ever had any inkling of liking Yadi Molina is when Javi Baez was pointing at him as he tagged.
That was amazing.
So it required somebody as amazing as Javi Baez to make me like Yadi at all. But that play will live in my memory until I die.
Well, now that he's not a Cardinal, he's a lot more palatable.
I'm telling you,
fair. That's
Puerto
fair.
Rican Yachty is great.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, maybe we just end up liking him for the second half of his whole life and our life. So show me a silhouette, and we'll take a break. And Sarah, you want to come back for the second half and do some bitch clocking with us? All right, cool.
Yeah, I'll bitch clock.
All right, cool.
Can I bitch clock about the fact that this Dominican Republic Korea game is on fucking Fubu?
Well, we'll
What the
add
fuck
it.
is a Fubu, Rob Manfred?
We'll add it to the
Or
to the
Fubo.
bitch clock.
Fubo. Oh,
Whatever.
Is it
Fubo.
If it's
Fubo,
Tubi,
No, I haven't
Tubi.
heard of
Tubi.
Fubo. I don't
Fubo
give
is
a
like-
fuck. It's on some goddamn
Baez.
streaming platform that nobody has, that nobody
Sarah.
wants to pay for, and
Sarah,
they
wait,
might
wait,
even
wait.
be free.
if it's on Tubi, it's free, and you should get it because there's a ton of great free movies, especially if you love like 80s shit. Just
I do
That's
love
all- that-
movie shit.
all right, then go.
Okay, but it's on it's on Fubu though. Fubo.
Fubo.
Yeah,
Fubi.
see, Fubu is
Fubo.
like
Fubu is for us, by us.
Yeah, it's shoes.
It's everything. It's
Okay,
here.
fine. I will get fucking Fubo and Tubi.
Let's see
What am
that
I
silhouette,
doing?
Mike.
Why do we not like the Dominican Republic Venezuela game the other night that was lit? The best. I'm telling you that if you've not seen Fernando Tatis hit a 3-run home run, bat flip for the ages, maybe my favorite bat flip of all time. Yes, including the Wilson Contreras bat flip to the moon.
I
in the
don't know.
2020 season.
That was
I
amazing.
know.
But that was a great bat flip. It really was. I lost my mind.
It was an incredible
MLB
bat
doesn't
flip.
want us to see fun baseball. That
What
would
are
be
we
bad
doing?
for their product.
we are gonna fix that because the World Baseball Classic is correcting mistakes.
God, I hope so.
We are bringing happy baseball to the masses, and it's good.
Well, hashtag
Okay,
chance in the chat. Show us
sorry.
Show us a silhouette.
All right, here's the silhouette we
That's
got.
hard.
It's a Fleer Cubs card here, and I'm going to give you the hint is that if this guy had diarrhea, he'd be the last to know.
Okay. All right.
So if you think
Who would
you
be the
know-
first to know? That's what I want to know.
Whoever's standing
That's
behind
a
him.
good question, but this guy would be the last to know.
Hopefully, it's
he
not
just
me.
doesn't understand runs.
Oh, I got you. Oh, okay. All right. I think I know who it is. That's a hell of a hint.
I have no fucking idea what we're talking about.
So we'll be right back. We've got a commercial for our sponsors in the clutch. And also, I do want to mention our brand new sponsor, Penguin Imprints and Little Yumper. And
Hey, real quick,
and
Kenny.
Matt
two-
Camber's Permanent Paintings.
Yeah, real quick. Rogue Wave Creative put in the chat a little bit earlier that they had a surgery this week and it made it through and are now doing better. So, get well soon, Rogue Wave.
I did not know
Glad
that.
you made it through. Yeah, I didn't know either.
Yeah.
They put it in the chat earlier, and I've been waiting for an opportunity to bring it up. So.
With all these jabbermouths on this show,
Which is why I waited until you start talking about the sponsors, and I'm like, you know what, Rogue Wave Creative is doing a lot for us.
All right, who is this? We'll be right back. Please support us at patreon.com/bleacherbunch. All over Chicagoland, there are thirsty, frazzled, overworked Cubs podcasters who are struggling to survive one more baseball season in the dog-eat-dog world of unpaid content creation. But it doesn't have to be this way. You can make a difference. Become a super ranter at patreon.com/sunranto, where your support ensures that poor, sad, pathetic, ugly, loser Cubs podcasters can pay for tickets and beer, and in turn, line the pockets of the baseball oligarch Ricketts family. Just $1 a month can buy a scorecard. $5 a month can pay for guitar strings to write a Cubs song. And $10 a month almost buys one beer at Wrigley Field. Cubs content creators are the lowest pieces of pond scum garbage that slither over the face of this planet. But super ranters help them get drunk and screw off at baseball games.
What do you get out of it? The Sun Ranto Show delivered to your podcatcher without stupid advertisements like the one you're seeing and hearing right now. Plus, at other Super Ranter levels, you can get Cubs music, access to private Sun Ranto pages, the Ranter calendar, and special thanks and Ranter recognition in our live broadcasts. Plus, eligibility for monthly prizes. What does Sun Ranto get out of it? Your money. For tickets and beer. Go to patreon.com/sunranto. That's patreon.com/sunranto. And become a Super Ranter today. If you like the Cubs a bunch, buy your t-shirts from In the Clutch. We've got all the best styles for you. Dansby, Saya, Morel too. Clark Fly in his double U. Cody Bellinger, smoking dudes. Vintage shirts from days of old. Patrick Wisdom and Nico. You'll look sharp wearing your strobe. 10% off with the code SONRANTO. SONRANTO. InTheClutch.com is your store for the most fun baseball shirts on the planet. Don't forget to use promo code SUNRANTO to knock a couple bucks off your purchase. Stack or die, we need more cups. Get it all at In The Clutch. Cause if you like the Cubs a bunch, buy t-shirts from In The Clutch. Get it all at In The Clutch. Get it all at In The Clutch.
All right, who's that Cubby?
All right. Well, in the chat, we have Yumper guest Roosevelt Brown. We had Everett Tosher says Ian Happ. Artie said Sheets. All wrong. Terry E. immediately, though, said, oh, my God, it's D-Row.
But does D-Row know it's D-Row?
Right. And then Yumper said later it's Mark DeRosa. And that is who it is. It's Mark DeRosa.
How did I not guess that you would have picked that today? Like, how dumb do I feel? It is. What a clown.
Okay.
Yes. What's even better about this picture
He's wearing the Texans uniform.
His absolute confusion is that it's a Cubs card and he's wearing a Texas Rangers uniform. I've actually used this one before, but I had to bring it back for this show.
Everything about this is good.
What year is this card?
I have no idea.
I looked at it. I was like, I know a lot of the cards from this era. And I was like, I don't
2000 something. Yeah. Somebody out there knows what issue this is. Now there are so many different issues. You can't tell just by looking at it what year. Well, some people can, but they have like multiple cards per year. So,
look at that uniform though. That is like, they've got like the Chris Sale would cut up those jerseys because they're like sleeveless.
Yeah, the sleeveless.
The Texans and
Cincinnati did it. The Rockies did it. It's kind of like fake cut off sleeves.
The best is when the White Sox did the shorts. They looked like a softball team.
Bring that back, yeah. With the butterfly collars, like
so good.
So hashtag Chance in the chat. You can win the Frank Chance postcard sent to you by me with a message of love and doom. Couple more Cubs items. Dawson gonna change his plaque in the Hall of Fame. He's gonna be a Cub now instead of an Expo.
I think he's gonna be a blank.
He's going to be a blank, actually. Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, no, he's going to be a Cub when I go in there and I draw a little fucking C on his hat, and it's going to get the job done.
They wouldn't go so far as to giving him the C, which is ridiculous, but they are giving him a blank, and that's how bad it is to be the Expos.
Yeah, they choose the team that you are the most with, or you can choose a blank.
Yeah.
And they do that, I think, because of. Was it Suter that
when is it?
The Cardinals paid him or something? Like somebody paid. No, it was the old
Michael. This sounds familiar, but it's not in my brain anymore.
Yeah. No, the Red Sox.
For a while.
Wade Boggs.
Wade Boggs for the Rays. I think the Rays paid him to have the Rays on his hat.
Yankees.
It's so messed up too, because I got a text from John Baker saying, hey, do you have any pictures, high res pictures of me from when I played for the Cubs? And I'm like, I don't because I didn't have a good camera yet, but I'll ask around because I know some people who might have taken some pictures. And he's like, yeah, MLB wants thousands of dollars for pictures of myself. He's like, we own your likeness from when you play. He's like, I just want them for my website. He's like, I'm trying to make a website and they want to charge him all this money for high res. I'm like, just download it off Google. Nobody cares. Like,
yeah, that's insane.
That's what I told him.
Hey,
and
Danny.
shout out to Will Baker, by the way. I went and saw the opera on Wednesday. It was pretty incredible. Trying to speaking of things that aren't in my brain, what the fuck did I see?
Timothy Chalamet does not think the
Puccini.
opera is incredible.
I know. Madam Butterfly. Yeah, Madam Butterfly.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
What's he playing?
Dude, Madam Butterfly's 15 years old. I was like, this should be called Epstein's Butterfly. What the fuck? I was shocked. I was shocked. And like people just watch it, and I was like, is this why rich people like opera? Because it's like the last time that like we got a bunch of like white people pretended they're Asian on stage wearing like Japanese clothes, and you got a 15-year-old girl getting sold off to like a 25-year-old guy. And I'm like, oh, no wonder rich people like this shit.
Oh my God. I think you're onto something.
Yeah. They're like, it's the last bastion of like terrible behavior.
Hey, can we go back to something on this WBC for 1 second?
That has something to do with baseball? Sure.
Yeah, kind of. But like baseball that is being played right now that none of us can see. So I told y'all I'm hanging out here in Miami with my girl who lives in the same building as me, Alexis. You know her as the notorious LEX on Twitter. She's great. We are trying desperately to find this Dominican Republic Korea game, and both of us have like Sling and DirecTV and some other shit. We can't find it. You know why? Because it's on Fubo or whatever. But like, it's not even on the free one, man. It's on the upgrade plan. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
On the fucking, you got an upgrade plan.
Wait a minute. I just saw it's on Fox Sport FS2. And I think Fox Sports has an app too. It might
The
point is,
there is already. Go ahead, Sarah.
Number one,
the same thing I'm going to say.
Rob Manfred hates baseball. If you watched the Dominican Republic Venezuela game, it was the best fucking baseball you've ever seen in your goddamn life. I actually went to the casino in San Juan to watch it because I wanted to watch the Mexico game and the Dominican Republic Venezuela game at the same time. There's nowhere to do it on, like, we couldn't do it in the hotel room. I was like, I'm going to La Cancha, so I did. That is some crazy fun shit. It's brilliant. They're hugging, they're flipping bats, they're celebrating, they're having a great time. We're not showing Korea, which is one of the great baseball cultures in the world. They have cheers, they have chants, they have cheerleaders, they've got thunder sticks, they got all the things. And then you've got the Dominican Republic flipping bats, taking names, doing Dominican Republic shit. They have like a literal all-star team. And they're like, yeah, we're going to throw that shit on FS2, Tubi, and paid Fubu. Fuck you, Rob Manfred. Like, bullshit. What are you even doing? What is this?
There's an app called the MLB at Bat app that they could show all the games on, and it already exists, and they already know how to do it. And the only reason they don't do it is because of corporate billionaire greed, and it's fucking bullshit because they carve up these little things where just make it accessible. If you said, it's $25-$30, you can watch the whole thing. You just open this
World Baseball Classic every game.
Yeah, split screen to watch all the games.
I would pay $25 to every game.
Everybody would, and they'd make way fucking more money than ferreting it off the fucking Tubi, who's showing old fucking Matlock episodes in between.
Sarah, it is on Hulu if you have Hulu with live TV.
I actually do have Hulu with live TV. That's helpful.
So it's on Hulu with live TV.
You gotta have all this shit.
I'm finding this out in the fifth inning.
Exactly.
And I am as plugged in as any baseball fan on the planet.
No, I've given up.
Me too.
I don't look. I'm like, I'll look at the highlights. They'll tweet out the cool
Alexis
parts. Like
on Hulu.
I'll watch. Game day is the best way to watch it now because at least it's like updates. If you don't have all these channels, it takes forever. And I don't have any of the channels. I don't subscribe to anything. So I guess that's my fault. But I'm certainly not going to try to now subscribe to 6 things. You know what worked? Do you know what fucking worked? When the game was on Fox TV and I got rabbit ears and I turned it on and there it fucking was. And they showed me all these commercials, made a bunch of money off me. And, boom.
Well, here you are. Someone's trying to develop an app now where all the paid apps will come in one place and you just pay a little bit. I'm like, so we're doing cable. Again.
Yeah.
So we're doing cable again.
Premium. Yeah. The gold app standard. Okay.
You know what?
Platinum
along
plan.
those lines, along the lines of like what fucking worked, all that jazz. You know what fucking worked for me? You know why I'm a Cubs fan?
WGN.
WGN.
Me
And
too.
I'm actually working on a book about this because I cannot believe this story has like never really been fully told. But like WGN motherfuckers, there's a generation of Cubs fans, Braves fans, and like New York fans because you could get all of those games wherever the fuck you were.
I was a latchkey
anywhere
kid
in the country. I
in
came
the
home from
80s.
school. Yes, go ahead, Lou. Go.
I was a latchkey kid in the 80s, and I would watch because there's nothing to do after school. Well, you know, some things, and they were all bad things. But I'd watch Cubs games and Braves games, and they played a lot of day baseball. So I had TBS and WGN because it was on everywhere. And then I would find my dad's Playboy magazine in between, and it was baseball and Playboy. That was it.
Listen, Lyle, you're cooking. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, the whole thing is make it easy to watch the fucking game. Make it easy to watch the game. You know what I did when I was a kid? I went to school. I recorded the first part of the game so I wouldn't miss it. I came home. I ran downstairs. I watched the game. I watched the whole thing start to finish. And here I am today. And you know what kids cannot do right now? Watch every fucking game easily. Because Rob Manfred hates baseball.
I mean, on the East Coast where there's only 8:00 night baseball.
And you know what else? They don't have VCRs, so they can't tape anything either.
Yeah,
you can't. You're right. I can't. You're right, Michael. I can't record anything unless I pay for
some sort of service,
Fubo or YouTube TV, where you can save programs. But other than that,
I've given up. I'm like, I'll see it when I see it. If I don't see it, it doesn't matter.
How do you watch?
I've given up.
Other than going to the game, you just listen on the radio now?
I listen on the radio. I had the game on. Len Casper was on today. And then there are ways to find things sometimes, but I had trouble with the World Baseball Classic. But I'm saying I would pay just to like watch the World Baseball. Like you could compartmentalize it that way. If MLB would get rid of its stupid blackouts, that would be a great option. But now you need MLB.TV and Marquee Network, and even then, sometimes it's on ESPN. You're like, oh, now I need another thing. Or then it was on Apple TV those days. And you're like, well, I'm going to need that, So
and don't you have to sign up for ESPN now in order to get MLB TV?
No, I've given up. I thought I had I already thought I had a package because I subscribed to something last fall when my subscription ran out. So I subscribed to this thing. And apparently I don't have MLB.TV. I have MLB Network somehow. So I subscribed to the wrong fucking thing. I'm like, why the fuck would I could have been watching MLB Network all winter, but not that there's anything to talk about, but I could have had an insight into why I've already pre-known how dumb Mark DeRosa is if I had to watch it all winter.
I apparently pay for some sort of Hulu, and it's not the right sort of Hulu. So it would cost me $99 more a month to watch this fucking game. I'm so angry right now.
Fox, so the other way is the Fox Sports app. But somebody has to have cable, I think, because then you got to put that password in. So
we are an hour and 17 minutes into the show, and nobody knows how to watch the fucking Dominican Republic game. That is a criminal act. That is a criminal act. Rob Manfred should be fired.
And Danny, we're 8 minutes from first pitch of the
from
next
our
game.
own
So
game.
We should bitch clock.
We should bitch clock.
Let's wrap this thing up.
The only other topic I wanted to cover is covered somewhat in the bitch clock, in that the Cubs are worth like $750 million more than last year on paper, according to Forbes.
I don't even know what that means.
Exactly. I had to do some math. I'm like, wait, is that $750
You know what it means?
$1 billion?
They can use that as leverage to borrow money and get richer and richer.
So I have to say, I do want to say one part of this. So yesterday, I don't know, man, I was drinking and traveling and doing the thing. And I made a comment on Twitter that if you really wanted to grow the game, you would expand to Santo Domingo, San Juan, and Monterrey. Like, let Mexico have a team, let Puerto Rico have a team, let the Dominican Republic have a team, and let's fucking play. And these assholes are all in my mentions. They're like, there's no money there, like the tickets, da-da-da-da. I'm like, number one, there's no money in Pittsburgh or Cincinnati either. So, like, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
And nobody goes to the goddamn games in Florida.
Number two,
Florida can get rid of
you have any idea? Said $750 million for the Cubs. The Cubs brought in 3-point-some-odd million of revenue from ticket sales last year. The amount of revenue teams are making off of tickets is vanishingly small. They're making their money off of TV deals. They're making their money off of sponsors. They're making their money off of ads. They're making their money off of all these other like revenue. Tubi, fucking Tubi
money,
paying the bills.
Sweet Tubi money.
So all I'm saying is,
I got a Tubi.
Sweet Tubi cash. All I'm saying is, we do not need to worry about the cost of tickets in Santo Domingo. Let the kids play and have fun. And I'm done here. Can that be my bitch clock?
You are not done. No, you are. You are. You.
I hope you get that. All right, spin that clock, Danny, and then we'll pick them. Let's go. That
okay. I'll spin the clock. All right, here we go. And we got a lot of great. You can read what the different topics are, but
I hope it's games on Tubi.
Oh, it almost was, but instead
there it is.
It's very much. It's a little bit different. It's WBC games.
Sarah, do you want to keep running? Do you want to keep? Yeah, let's go.
All right, putting you in the bitch clock seat, and you're in.
Clock, you have 30 seconds to bitch.
You literally have the premier app in the game. You developed this shit, and it is the standard for the nation. And you do not have the best baseball that you have to offer in your app. What the fuck is the matter with you? You already charge people $150 plus a year for the shit. By the way, why are you trying to bundle that shit with ESPN? You're better than ESPN. You don't need to do this. Stop trying to fool people. Just let people watch the goddamn game and celebrate baseball. If I have to miss another Fernando Tatis bat flip because MLB fucking sucks, that's on you.
Boom!
Stop your bitching.
Once again, the queen of the bitch clock reigns.
She just nails it right on the time, too.
Yeah, I know. We always go over by like 10, 12 seconds, frothing at the mouth, losing a tooth. It's ridiculous.
That time is just a general,
it's a suggestion.
General guideline.
Yeah.
Listen, allow me to use this moment to like cite my day job and say, this is a lifetime of competitive debate. I know exactly how to hit the timer.
That's why you're the queen.
What the moment is.
Yeah, I mean, no, we're just you just hold us to a high standard. That's all. All right, cool. I'm spinning it again. See what we get. Did you see no mask on Captain Cubbo? Apparently, there's new rules at Wrigley where he can't wear a mask. But
what
that's
the fuck are we even
yeah,
doing
that's
here?
in the no faith in the rotation.
No,
Michael.
Is the no mask thing all about the like still leftover from COVID? The fucking MAGA no mask thing.
Fuck all of it.
I don't think so, but Michael, you get no faith in the rotation. What do you say?
Sure.
All right.
Clock, you have 30 seconds to bitch.
I love how this is coming up now. Like we see Tyone get shelled. We see Boyd get shelled. All we heard all year long, all off season in spring. Oh, we have all this depth. We're going to be wonder. I said it last week. I said last year we were talking about how much depth they had too. And by June, we were down like 3 pitchers and we were just trying to put it all together. Well, apparently that's the plan. They want to win another 92 games and they're going to do it with a fucked up rotation.
They're fucked. They're fucked. It's on fire.
I like the addition of Cabrera, but it does come with the caveat of staying healthy.
But it doesn't matter. It's like when we have like Steele isn't in the lineup in the rotation, and then we end up losing Boyd, we lose Ray or something. Like then it gets thin it's quick. Great that we have Cabrera, but Cabrera will be this year's Imanaga. Like we went to Imanaga as our ace because our ace and everybody else died.
Jackson Wiggins, baby.
I mean, Jackson Wiggins, man. It's Jackson Wiggins season.
Yep, that's
He's
when
not coming up until August.
Well, let's hope. All right.
Meanwhile, can I just tell you, all the Brewers have like another elite arm that I'm terrified of.
Yeah, that guy they traded for. You mean
Shane Drohan? Man, he's really fucking
this
good.
is
I just
another
wrote about him for Baseball HQ.
marquee not showing games again. They were not on today.
I got this, Dan.
You want this one? All right,
Yeah.
cool. All right.
Clock, you have 30 seconds to bitch.
Where the fuck are people supposed to watch the fucking Cubs game? You have a Cubs network. It is the marquee network. The owners of the team own it. What the actual fuck are you doing? Cubs fans are rabid. Just put the fucking games on. Let people watch the fucking games. It's fucking simple. Put it on without a fucking announcer. Are you cheap? Is that the problem? Put a couple cameras in the stadium and let it fucking rip. Play the fucking other team's fucking announcers. This is fucking stupid.
Well, they do play.
Your
I've
bitching.
gotten to know a lot of other teams' announcers this spring because they're showing the games. Like the Reds are showing the games.
It's so
the
dumb.
Guardians are showing the games. The
The
Padres
team owns
have the
network.
games.
I don't understand.
Okay, can we talk about the Padres for a second? Because the Padres announcing crew is elite. Don
Yeah, Tony
Orsillo
Gwynn
is a
Jr..
G, and like the Red Sox should go to hell for
should.
letting Don Orsillo go. And
they
the fact
fucked
that they
that
did
up
not
so bad.
bring him back for Jerry Remy's memorial game, I will never forgive them. Don Orsillo forever. Sorry, had to get
Yeah.
a Red Sox thing in there, especially with Lyle in the house.
Amen.
Real quick, props to Lyle. Trying to match what Sarah did, ended it on the one perfect timing, very good. But also, I feel like when Lyle was doing that, we should have had like that American patriotism music behind him. You know, like when somebody does a speech and doo, 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 you know, whatever the fucking song is.
maybe.
I mean, I feel
maybe
like
from-
Jenny can do that in post.
I'll change the bitch clock music to something more sweeping. Don't you think that would be good?
That would be
and so
amazing.
it sounds like you're giving like a patriotic.
The theme song from West Wing.
Can I have the
Yeah.
Can I have Rage Against the Machine as my backdrop?
Oh yeah.
All right. I guess it's my turn.
Oh,
There we go.
Sarah,
Giving it a
should
spin.
we have walk-up music for these things?
I would love walk-up
Dun,
music.
Oh, fuck.
My
Dun,
walk-up
dun,
music is
dun.
Eminem. I've already got it.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, the 90s.
I'm walking up to Eminem.
Okay, I've
They're
been
back.
wondering about this fucking thing
Well,
on here. What does this even mean? What is the 90s about? I was just, if I got this, I was
What's the
going to
90s
take
about?
it.
The
And then
90s
I was just going
were
to make some
fucking
shit
great.
up about the 90s.
The
Yeah, the
90s was
90s
the
were-
best.
The 90s were
This
incredible.
is a tough assignment. Good luck.
All right, here we go.
Clock.
Is this
You
about
have
the
30 seconds to bitch.
Okay, the 90s were incredible for me. I know they were incredible for Lyle. I was there with him in the 90s. We had some of the best times anybody ever that lived on the planet Earth have ever had. The 90s, you could afford your rent. You could just have some dumb job and go out drinking all night long and it would cost you $20. It was incredible. Here's one group that it was not good for. The Chicago Cubs fucking sucked in the 90s.
Stop your bitching.
Mark Grace, most hits in the 90s.
Doesn't matter. Hall of Very Good.
He is the Hall of Very.
No
I
plaque.
was.
Okay,
Yeah.
can he be the slump buster of the Hall of Very Good?
I have to say the 90s were pretty great, but I did spend 96 to 2000 in the Army. But all I had to do was just wake up at 6 a.m. every morning, and then I could go snowboarding on the weekends. So it wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
All
right.
right.
Now you're not snowboarding at all.
Current military people are like, "Fuck you, Cotton." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. This is why. That's why I feel uncomfortable when people thank me for my service." I was
Yeah,
like, I got drunk a lot. I screwed a lot, and I went snowboarding.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I have the same kind of service you do, sir.
timing is really important when joining the military, I would say.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, now is not a good time for anyone out there thinking about this. Now, no, stop.
Yeah,
That's not,
no,
it's not a good time.
Not a great idea. Like, Cotton was being all he could be.
I absolutely was.
It's all he still is.
That's all he ever
All
was.
that you can be. I saw that. I know that song.
Do you know how many people joined the military and died because of that song?
God damn it.
I mean, it was so catchy. They're like,
I gotta go.
yeah.
Grab me up.
We got a good jingle.
So I do want to plug. I got to plug this. I'm doing a show at Trapdoor Theater. It opens next Thursday, the 19th. It's called The Cuttlefish or the Hyrcanian Worldview. It's one of those that have that like or that have two
Or
titles.
Michael's Nightmare tonight, March 13th.
When's it running? When's it running till?
It runs until the end of April. So the last weekend of April. So please come Thursdays through Saturdays, 8 p.m. It's a very cool show. I did all the sound. Nicole's in it, my wife. She also directed it. And I think I love this show. I love this author, Stanislav Fikevich. He's an incredible artist. And so please come see it. No Kings Cub fan party. That's 328. I will share again the particle for that. I've shared it around on the Son Ranto Ranchers page on Facebook. I put it on the Discord, and I'll put it on the Patreon as well eventually when I get to all that. But I will share it right now. And also, we're doing the Lost Boys bracket again this year. I got your bracket entry. Well, not your bracket entry, Cotton, but your $25 I got for entering.
I'm doing it right now. Am I Venmoing you? Is that how this works?
Yeah, you Venmo at Danny Rocket, Danny-Rocket with 2 T's in Rocket, or you can PayPal sonranto@gmail.com, but please send friends and family so that like none of those douchebag billionaires get any money for it.
Right. Yeah, I got you.
So yeah, $25. I put you on the list, and we're teaming up with this other guy's office pool that we did a couple years ago. This guy Brian Burcham, he's also raised money for Lost Boys in the past, and I think if memory serves, the way we did it was half the money goes to Lost Boys, the other half goes to the winner. One winner take all pool. I think it's more fun. No, and nobody cares, so it's fine. And then also Ranter Fest. I got to move it. I think I mentioned on the last show, I meant to send an email to everybody. June 6th is no longer happening. I'm going to New York because I got a show going to New York. And so now we're going to do it on, I believe, the 20th, which is against Toronto. So that's kind of cool. A little interleague play. Lyle,
wait, hold on. I got to check something. I might not be in town that day.
Shit.
I'm checking. Hold on. I'm checking. Un momento, por favor.
Well, while you're checking, let me do a quick announcement here, Danny.
Yeah. I know you got. I forgot about this. So I'm glad.
I dropped the half century this week on Tuesday.
Happy birthday, Michael!
Happy birthday!
A bunch of people had been donating to KICI, and I really appreciate it. Laura Morgan came in this week and gave some money. She is a 69-year-old woman living in Boulder, Colorado. And I was like,
want you to share that information, Michael.
And I was like, well, when I was like, who are you? Like, what's your Twitter handle or whatever? Like, maybe I just don't know your name. And she was like, yeah, I'm a 69-year-old woman, lives in Boulder. And I'm like, oh, well, how long have you been listening? Since 2017. Here's the thing. I lived there until 2020. And she was like, I am not telling this fucker I am even anywhere near him. I'm not going to hang out with him. And you know what?
Real talk.
Fair game. I totally get it.
Smart.
It's weird. I wouldn't do it either. But I'm really happy that Laura came through, gave us some money. Danny gave some money. Bill gave some money. Yumper gave some money. David Elliott gave some money. Mike Waller gave some money. I think that's everybody who came through. And I just want to say I really do appreciate it. That helped us out so much. And because of that, by next week, I will have a link that you'll be able to listen to us over the internet.
WICI. And didn't you have something else to share? I know we're running over, but
I was
just shockingly.
Well, I had an idea, like sort of a bracket sort of challenge right here. So you see this? If you go from left down and then to the middle down and to the right down, that is all the series this year. And if people would like to do this,
hold on.
If people would like to do this, my idea is just to put
WL.
a W and an L. That's it in each one. We do it before the season starts. And then we keep track of it through the season and we do different things. But ultimately at the end, everyone will have a winner. And I was thinking we could save some money, or we could raise some money for something here.
That'd be fun, like a 50-50 kind of thing before the season starts is for this, like $20 buy-in. Everybody fills this thing out, and then it would do a half and half, and the winner of the thing.
So wait, I'm just predicting series wins. I'm not predicting every game.
No, it's every game.
I'm predicting every fucking game.
Every game. And
without knowing who's pitching.
And here's the thing. Well, without knowing anything, you got to
this is a crap. I'm in. I'm obviously in, but this is fucking.
Yeah, it's absolutely luck.
The only rule I think that we have to have.
I don't know
is
who's
that you
fucking pitching
cannot
for the
put-
Mariners in August.
Yeah, you cannot have them win every game and you cannot have them lose every game. Like you just can't.
So Danny, 161-1.
Yeah.
But no, I think it'd be fun, and I think we could, through the season, we could maybe do some things like, if whoever had the best record over the next week, we could give them something
Like
special.
there is some strategy to it. It's like Josh Dykstra comes in here and says Sunday games all L's. Like you could have some sort of like system that you could employ. By the way, Josh just came on as a Patreon member, so thanks for coming on.
Awesome,
Josh.
thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought it'd be fun to do this. Just I'm setting up like a shared spreadsheet, but we got to lock it down before the first game. Like once the first game happens, nobody else is in.
Yeah,
you just got to go based on.
Submit them to Michael.
Yeah.
I like it. I think this is a great idea. We can keep track of the scores throughout the year. I guess we got to get out on this sooner than later because opening day is less than 2 weeks away. And
I thought you were going to say, I guess we have to get out of this sooner or later because nukes might drop any moment. We're all going to fucking die.
Well, there's that too, but I mean, I'm still
put
Elves. I'm very
for the
happy
second
here
half
in
of this
Miami.
season,
Y'all
I
are
guess.
good.
I'm planning for a future that may not exist. I understand, but we go with what we got. But I will say that this is the weather on opening day. So far, when I looked at my weather forecast, the high of 45 did not look too great. So that's a future that
DR up, Dominican Republic up 7-0 in the fourth.
Yeah, the Dominican Republic. Look, this is not a fair game.
Yeah,
over.
first person to
Korea
69
started Hyunjin Ryu and has a bunch of guys you probably haven't heard of. And like the Dominican Republic is stacked. They might be the best. They might be better than the United States head to head. Like no other qualifiers. Even if Mark DeRosa was not managing the United States.
Oh my God! Do you guys smell that?
Oh Jesus!
Oh no!
Though opening day will be freezing, the ticket prices are decreasing. Less tickets are sold when Cub fans are cold. Now excuse me, I'm going to stop breathing.
What's that?
His
Oh my
beer
God.
was
That's
green. His hot dog was gray.
That was a hot dog. What the fuck was that? I like that.
And
Looked like
then
a
there
hot
was
dog.
a
What's that?
ham
That was
and-
AI bullshit. That was
I
like
know.
not real.
Well, I'm telling you, that's we're turning it all over to AI. Can't wait till there's
I'm
AI
not,
me.
I'm not turning anything over to AI.
That smell is what AI thinks shit smells like.
I want to do a whole Cubs podcast with an AI bot that looks like an amalgamation of the three of you guys. Like just like and then I'm gonna make it AI me, and then we could just sit back and collect the royalties from all the brilliant things we'll be saying and hilarity that will ensue.
Oh my God. Honestly, that would be pretty funny to feed like, I don't
Every
know,
episode.
12 years of fucking
Sun
Sun Ranto
Make a
into
show.
and just have them do a
I
show.
know. I know.
I have
My
some
wife
comments I have
refuses
to
to let me do shit like that.
Dominic Galoro sending in $25 for the Lost Boys. I just did as
Yep.
well. See you
Just
in the
got it.
finals of the
Just
bracket,
got it.
whatever situation. That's great stuff. And also, thank you, little Yumper. I am in the same boat. Like, what the fuck are we doing with what even was that? And it was not a hot dog. I don't know what it was. That was made up shit.
gray, and then it changed shape. It was gross.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Coach Radamas gets into some weird stuff.
We gotta make Cubstradamus be okay.
All right,
Oh,
Danny,
he's
put
not
my
getting-
put my TFC up because my dinner's ready, and I'm gonna get you.
Okay, all right. You're
I
gonna
got you.
TFC, and then you're gonna go. Is it the
I know
sale
where
one?
it is. No, it's right. Yeah, it's right here.
The Utah game is.
Oh, go to the one before it though.
I was gonna say the America Canada El Norte, the battle for the North. El Norte is starting now.
Yeah, so John Cena posted this on his Instagram, Stone Cold Seiya Suzuki. And I mean, I don't even know why or how come and what the background of this is. John Cena's a Red Sox fan.
No, he's a Cub fan, I
He's
think.
from Massachusetts. He's a Red Sox
He
fan.
likes the Cubs.
He
Porque
grew
no
up.
las dos.
But then the comment after Michael was Seiya WrestleMania appearance confirmed.
That would
First
be
of all,
great.
You'll have to ask Chris too, Danny. But I mean, looking back at Cubs history, what former or current Cub would you have loved to see in WrestleMania most? Is it Sammy?
No, Ron Santo. One leg, pulls the leg off and just beats the shit out of somebody.
Good.
I would like to nominate Carlos Zambrano.
Carlos Zambrano would have ripping
yes.
his shirt off.
Yeah.
Oh, he would have been out of his mind.
But Sammy would have.
Cooler in the corner and just let Carlos Zambrano cook.
Rod Beck.
Sammy would have been extra. Yeah, Rod Beck would have been good. I was thinking Mitch Williams might have been like from a skinny guy standpoint. You know, but
has any city been as well represented in the World Wrestling Federation WrestleMania bullshit as Chicago? We had the 85 Bears. They showed up and whipped the shit out of some people. Then we had Dennis Rodman out there when he was with the Bulls fighting.
Mr. T.
Mr. T's from Chicago. I'm with you. Like
CM Punk.
Yep.
CM Punk is
Like, well, that's what I was thinking of was a Cubs fan.
Yeah.
I got him and John Cena mixed up because I don't know what I'm fucking looking at.
You guys wrap up the show. I love you all. I have to run.
All right, cool. Enjoy your dinner.
Bye.
Goodbye, Carl Sagan.
Yeah.
Did he look like Carl Sagan tonight?
He's heading off to the cosmos.
Yeah. It's one small step for Lyle, one giant leap for his belly. All right. Well, I have a couple of TFCs and we get out of here.
Yumper. Now I know why Lyle is all dressed up. The control of the StreamYard has gone to his head.
Oh, too bad he's gone because Chris Salato had a Tommy LaStella joke to troll Lyle, but I'll save that for next time. This isn't as much of a TFC, but just more of a general concern I have, which is, did you see the TikTok where Justin Steele gets a piece of chicken stuck in his throat?
No.
Yeah, I'm like just scrolling TikTok, and all of a sudden, his eyes are watering. He can't breathe. I'm like, dude, please don't be that guy. Remember when Quintana cut his hand on a wine glass?
Or when, what's his name, hurt his back taking off pants.
Yeah. Oh,
he's got a cross.
Tomorrow.
He's got a cross hanging around his neck. Shouldn't that protect from that shit?
I mean, technically, a cross is an execution device, so I don't know if
true.
Yeah. Just saying. And then I enjoyed this one.
Torture device.
Yes. Yeah. First they torture you, and then they kill you. I like this from Mr. Fourth Row. This is from the Ranter Discord. You got Ken Rosenthal standing between Aaron Judge and is that Bryce Harper?
No. Who is
Bryce
Harper? Hold on. I don't have my glasses on.
It's somebody much taller than
it's a normal sized human.
It's not look like Bryce Harper. Who is that? That Bobby Witt, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But poor Ken Rosenthal is fucking 2 feet tall. And Mr. Fourth Row says he's standing between these two tall guys and says, Mr. Fourth Row goes, get him a milk crate to stand on, for goodness sake. Can you imagine some ball boy comes out with a milk crate for Rosenthal to perch on so he doesn't look like such a shorty?
The milk crate has a fucking bow tie.
Get Rosenthal's bow tied milk crate.
Sponsored by.
See, this is the shit you can make with AI, Sarah. I'm like, make me a Ken Rosenthal milk crate boat with a bow tie, and then voila.
I would like AI to do my laundry, dishes, and floors.
I'm with you.
I want Ken Rosenthal milk crate.
I will write. I will podcast. I will do what I want to do, and AI will clean my house.
Yeah. Well,
someday.
I was scrolling through Reddit today looking for a TFC, and I found an Ian Happ apology post where somebody was defending Ian Happ, of course, because that's what you do. You either I honestly hardly ever hear anybody bitching about Ian Happ, but I fucking hear everyone defending him. And you just moved some shit.
Sorry.
Okay, so I'm going through this, and I saw this, and I thought this was funny as shit. Every Cubs generation deserves a Keith Moreland.
Forgettable guy. You're gonna be like, who was that guy?
So immediately I laughed, and I'm like, well, shit. I gotta look at Ian Happ versus Keith Moreland.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good.
And
It's gonna be good.
in the file for stats are fucked up, like they don't make sense. We have Ian Happ versus Keith Moreland win probability. That's our first one. Ian Happ win probability or WPA win probability above average, whatever, is 4.9.
No,
Keith
it's
Moreland
more, man.
is 5.2. But what's crazy about that is that then you move on and Ian Happ is much better in win probability and whatever the LI is.
Well, 19.
It's leverage index. It's when the game matters.
Right. So Ian Happ has an 8 win probability in leverage. So situational wins, right? And Keith Moreland is 5.3. So Ian Happ is better there. But in their clutch stats, Ian Happ is a -3 and Keith Moreland is a -0.5. So who's better here?
So the only
moving down to value, offensive WAR, Ian Happ 19.8, Keith Moreland 11.8. But overall WAR, Ian Happ is at 22.4. And Keith Moreland is at 3.5 because apparently defensive WAR Happ is a 0, which 0 plus 19.8 doesn't get you to 22.4. So I don't know what that means. But Keith Moreland is -12 in the defensive WAR,
Well, you know
which I
what
loved.
his nickname was?
What? Defensive
Zonk.
WAR?
Zonk.
Zonk.
You don't get a name like Zonk when you're good at defense. That's not a good defensive name. But like,
Can we
if you're-
And,
Go ahead,
and then getting down into the regular stats,
Keith Moreland is in a dying Cubs fan's last request, dropping a routine fly. He's
I'm
in
just
the
looking at
song.
this and Ian Happ is better at basically everything.
he is. But even though it looks like Ian Happ is better at basically everything, when you look at that, the win probability against average, like Moreland is better than him somehow, even though he's 20 points lower in WAR. Like
That's not a real cumulative stat though. The thing I want to focus on
it
here
is way better. Moreland is way better in clutch. My point with this is not to say Moreland is better than Happ or Happ is better than Moreland. It's just looking at these stats and my fucking brain started melting out my ear because none of this shit makes any fucking sense.
Okay, well, it actually makes a ton of sense, but that's because the stats that you focused on originally are not the stats that anyone would look to for a player's career on win probability and win probability leverage index, and clutch isn't a real good stat anyway. But I will say,
But
it
that's
is fucking
the stats that they have
hysterical
for their whole career.
Hold on, it is fucking hysterical and true that Ian Happ is a multi-time Gold Glover who has 0 defensive WAR for his career. according to Baseball
That's a
Baseball
great
Reference.
point.
That is fucking crazy. He is not a good left fielder. I don't know what to. I'm sorry to ever. I'm sure Bleacher Jeff is out there right now, he's my guy. Yes, he's my guy too. I like him. He threw my best friend's daughter a ball. It was great, and he's not a good left fielder. That is an incumbency award.
He's a good ball player, is what he is.
He's a great ball player. He's a fine ball player.
He's just not a good fielder.
You know what? So in fantasy baseball, and I did not invent this term. This goes out to Derek Van Riper and Eno Saris, who host the incredible Rates and Barrels podcast. They talk about when you're in a draft, you get to a point where the pick becomes oatmeal. And it might be fancy oatmeal with some nuts and some raisins and some fucking cinnamon sugar or whatever. And it's kind of good oatmeal, but it's oatmeal. It's not what you would get for breakfast if you could get something better, but it's fine and it's substantive and you're good about it. Ian Happ is quintessential oatmeal. He's right there with Brian Reynolds, right?
Fortified.
Ian Happ has some raisins and some fucking brown sugar in the oatmeal. That's it.
Exactly. And yet, and I've said this many times, this has nothing to do with Ian Happ. And I don't think anybody's bitching about Ian Happ really has anything to do with Ian Happ. It's the fact that the Cubs front office just decided that he was fucking untouchable. And we don't
build around him.
We don't go. They gave him no trade. And we have never seriously looked at anyone else to play
Well, this
left
is it.
field because
This
there's
is
a
it.
gap there.
And that's
Yeah.
the problem. Left field is the place where you should slot in somebody exciting. Right?
Yeah.
You should
That's
be
the
like, hey,
one you
Oscar
leave open to
Hernandez,
put
come on down.
anyone
Like,
in.
Kyle Schwarber, let's give it a go, right?
Yeah.
Instead, we're like oatmeal.
Oatmeal. We're going oatmeal out there every day.
Like Dansby Swanson, for that matter, is also oatmeal. Like the Cubs have a lot of oatmeal, y'all. But the oatmeal is what allows you to have PCA. And the oatmeal is what allows you to like fuck around with like.
The difference is Dansby's oatmeal is at the plate.
Dansby's oatmeal is the glove.
His
glove is the raisins.
Yeah, his glove's the raisins. Exactly. He's a better defender than he is a hitter. You know, you're not going to get the Keith Moreland minus 12 defensive WAR.
Crazy Dansby Swanson prediction from me, and I just had this thought the other day, so I'm just going to blurt it out and look like an asshole later. But Dansby, biggest power year as a Cub. I saw it happening last year. He was good for what, 23, 20, 26? I'm saying Dansby Swanson wins blown out at Wrigley this year for whatever reason, hits over 30. Boom!
Whoa. Okay.
Crazy prediction for Dansby Swanson there.
And I think
you heard it here first.
And I think Danny has just set up the next Son Ranto show prediction show.
Well, it's coming.
Yeah,
not quite yet. We got one more in between.
We come up with all the different stats that we want to do predictions on. Ranters get in there. People give us what you think you want to know what will happen.
Yeah, we'll ask. Yeah, we'll ask out
how many
there.
waffle irons in the dugout, shit like that. Just give us whatever, and we'll pick the best ones, and we'll make predictions.
Everett says Schwarber, PCA, Duran is my fantasy outfield. Love that. Reynolds on the bench. Reynolds is also oatmeal. He is like the Ian Happ of the Pirates.
That's why he's on the bench.
He's on the bench.
Oatmeal. But like you want the oatmeal guy on the bench. You do not want him like with a no trade clause.
You don't want him locked down a corner of the outfield for the entire.
My apologies to Ian Happ, who I think is a good guy.
Yeah, so, we all do. It's how they've treated him that has fucked with his perception.
Well, let's go watch some actual baseball instead of talking about it.
Let's do that.
Because it's on. I do want to say that I didn't do the 150 years ago segment, but it's actually pretty important what happened. And it was the first phone call was made from Alexander Graham Bell to Watson, and I have file footage.
Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you.
All right, Mr. Bell, coming right in.
Well, there you are.
I didn't think you'd be calling so soon. Or like this.
It's perfect, Watson. Absolutely perfect.
You had no idea that Watson was wearing a pink bunny costume.
I'm going to talk into a can opener.
Pink bunny costume.
And the original receiver was a fork. I didn't know that.
In 100 years, we've gone from pink bunnies and talking into forks to the 3 and 4 of us having a fucking conversation where we can see each other, have the conversation, and other people for some reason are watching and commenting on this shit.
Amazing.
Be a better or worse receiver than the fork.
I don't know. How about this pair of reader eyeglasses?
You can crank it up.
Yeah. Hello, Watson. Like the first thing he said was like, Watson, come in here. I want to see you. That's the first thing that was said.
And now we're here. I can see.
If Watson was like, oh no, I'm wearing a pink bunny costume.
Listen, we got to wrap this because I got to watch baseball.
Yeah, we got to go.
Cubs are up 1-0 after the first, by the way.
Did you said Cubs?
Oh, yeah.
USA.
I'm cheering for Canada.
Cubs lost today. Well, we are so close to opening day, so I'm going to play the opening day song, and then we'll get the hell out of here. Thanks for showing up tonight. Patreon.com/BleacherBunch. Shout out to all of our sponsors, Matt Camera Permanent Paintings, our new sponsor, Penguin Imprints, and, of course, In the Clutch shirts. So if you'd like to support us, if you'd like to sponsor the show, let us know, and we can hook you up. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Spagog! Spagog!
It's opening day. Time to start again. It's opening day. It's the season when we turn the lights back on. Winter has gone away. It's opening day. Come down to the park, it's opening day. Sunshine for the darkness, turn the lights back on, because it's time to play. It's opening day, lining up the team, it's opening day. On a field of dreams, you turn the lights back on. Winter's a long, hard way. Back on. Winter's a long, hard way. For opening day, summer in the sun, it's opening day. Come out, everyone, and turn the lights back on. We are all in first place on opening day. You turn the lights back on, lights back on. Winter's a long, hard wait.
Well, I realize we forgot to do hashtag chance in the chat, so I am still here. This is your last chance to get in the chance. I will share my screen, and we will pick a winner, and then I will go away. So here we go. Get in there right now, and I'm picking a winner. Let's see who is going to be the champion of the night. USA is up 1-0 right now in the game that we're about to watch. And Dominic Galoro, the birthday boy, takes the W. Congratulations, Dominic. And thanks all for being here tonight. Peace, dinero, amor para todos. Enjoy the game.